we're about controlling your emotions, controlling your life,
Let's get into it. And that's what they
your
say.
emotions is a real big key of to leveling up. I think it's a real big key to your life. Um, it'll make things much easier. I feel like make life more complicated than it has to be. But we're gonna talk about your emotions tonight. So the first thing I want to do is I want to look. We're gonna look up what the word emotion means. We going so I can explain. Ooh, hold on, yeah. Okay, so emotion, a natural instinctive state of mind derived from circumstances, mood, or relationship with others. So emotion is a natural state of mind deriving from one's circumstances, mood, or relationships with others. So
Okay.
with that being said, emotions are based upon your mindset. And almost every video, I stress the importance of your mindset. So, so once you understand that your emotions are deriving from, I mean, it's a natural human instinct, but it's based upon your mood, your mindset, then you better control that. Once you share an emotion, a feeling is also, let's look up feeling. Feeling is an emotional state or reaction, a belief, especially a vague or irrational one. So, really, when your emotions are high, your intelligence are low. So that's why when you're mad, you tend to crash out because you're not operating out of rationality. You're irrational at that point. So, controlling your emotions is simply, although it may not be the easiest thing when you're first getting started, but it is simply changing your mindset um, around a thing. Because a lot of times somebody does something to piss you off in that moment. And instead of you just releasing that energy, you'll get on the phone, like say the road rage for somebody try to have run you off the road.
She talking about me, y'all. But okay.
Okay, hey, Ashley, hey. So you get road rage. Somebody try to run you off the road. Most people, even the old me, you popping out, oh, you ran me off the road. So then you take it from there. You want to argue with the people. Then you don't phone. You don't carry it from the phone to your phone conversation. If you going to work or going, you don't carry it there. So now that is controlling your whole day when you could have simply controlled your emotions.
I
That
agree.
it,
I'm just gonna be quiet, because yeah, I'm one of those people who have road rage, y'all. I will admit it's bad, and I will curse.
yes, as
Yeah.
we are, I'm live on Instagram, but I'm also live in our Facebook. Ashley. Yes, that is friend on the
Okay. See, I can't see what the Instagram is saying.
um so that's just one example. But you know, when you're in love, you know, your emotions are high. You're not taking the time to process your emotions and or your feelings. So you end up stuff that probably soon after you do it, you regret it. So you want to do what you can do, or become make it a practice to control your emotions. Just take time to process and release that energy and move forward. The last thing you want to do when somebody that did something to make you mad is just keep talking about it over and over again, or get on the phone and trauma bond about it. So now that is controlling your whole day, and we're trying to manifest positivity into our day, into our lives. We're trying to make um, our lives more peaceful, and you can't do that if your emotions are controlling you. You have to change your mindset around what's going on, and you have to get to the real root of the problem. If everything pisses you off, then it's probably something a little deep. Probably want to go. You're, you're quiet. I tell y'all, you know, so you're quiet and find out what is going on that triggers you so much. Sad. First thing you want to put on sad excuse that goes along with your sadness, keep you down in that feeling, in that emotion. And if you
I don't know. Is it your phone or is it mine? Do everybody hear Kara well, or do it seem like she chopping up?
am I? It could be because how about now?
Okay, I hear you, but it was like breaking up.
So, and it could be, I'm in the boonies.
Yeah, yeah, you in
Right,
the
right,
boondocks.
right. Right. Cut on something that's gonna uplift you. And this goes back into the previous conversation that we was having, Brian, about um staying stuck in a certain place. And that's how you get like that, because you're feeding that emotion, you're feeding that feeling instead of transmuting that feeling. You have the ability to do that. You don't have to repeatedly think about that thing. You can change your mind anytime you want to. That's the power that we have. But a lot of us tend to wallow in whatever emotion that is, and then we go find people to add to that same feeling, and it amplifies and it manifests in your life.
I'm listening. I totally agree, y'all. I'm just, I'm driving and I'm trying. Listen, while she talking about road rage, I'm trying not to have road rage. So I'm just trying to behave here to I get off this
And
expressway because it's starting to rain.
but, you know, crazy enough when I was mad. Like, yeah, and immediately after, like, why you showed out like that? Like, but when it comes down to it, it wasn't even that big of a deal. It's not something that today it doesn't even matter at this point. Like, why even give that so energy? Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to stay in that type of energy? Another emotion or feeling get stuck in is fear. We all experience it. Some of us just face it and some of us don't. And it's really that too. It's just a mind thing. What are you so worried about? Why are you worried about what someone say about you? Why do you care? Because at the end of the day, how does it benefit you to care? Another thing, people are scared to try things because you're scared you're gonna fail. And you might, but you're gonna learn something that you may need in the next thing that you try.
Can I piggyback real
Yeah,
quick off of what you said regarding how people? Why are we worried about how people feel? Um, or how people perceive us. I think that really goes along with self-esteem. And here we go with the road rage situation. But yeah, I think that really piggybacks off of people's self-esteem. They feel like, they need validation from others to boost their self-esteem, their ego, or
ego.
what have yeah. I think it's more so like, ego, like I
Most
said.
emotions are ego driven. Most emotions, you pissed me off, you tried me. That's not personal, that's ego. The dude that go kill his baby mama, his old lady because she went, that's ego. Your emotions so high that you ain't even thinking like logically, like it's billions of people in the world, but you that mad or that hurt. Even the dude when all the stuff that's going on out there, it's ego driven. Oh, I'm ego.
Hmm.
But the fear, we all experience it. It's just something that is there to protect you because your mind doesn't want to see past the logic. So you have to push past that. I do things all the time. I'm daredevil. That I be like, ooh, what I'm doing. Well, oh my God, but I always jump. I'm gonna pull the trigger. If it's something that I want to do, I'm gonna carry it out. I'm carrying it out, whatever it is, no matter how I feel about it. Because I said to myself, I'm gonna do this. So it's good as done. I don't care how I feel. I don't care what the voice is saying. Man, you crazy. You tripping. All this might happen. It might, but I said I was gonna do it. So here we are. Portia says, I used to be in fear of how people feel, but after I realized I am no longer as an adult, I've learned people gonna talk about you regardless. And one
Regardless.
like what you do is that if it works me happy, that's all I care about. I'm the same way. I do it in fear sometimes. Right, Ashley? Baby, what all if I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna pull the trigger. I'm gonna jump. Just like when I went skydiving, I said I was going. We got up there, jump off that plane.
And they did it, y'all. And I told them, yeah, y'all have fun with that one.
Um, but you can't live this life because one thing about it, a lot of us are not living and walking in our purpose. And a lot of y'all got something, some idea, something that always is on your mind that that naturally that you should be doing. And a lot of y'all not doing it simply because I know somebody right now that do not want to work, right? And they're a frugal person. They're not necessarily broke, like they can handle an emergency or what have you. Pretty good is listen, but I really feel like it's just it's fear that's holding them back. But you're gonna have to try something. You're gonna have to start from somewhere. And I'm not just talking about business. I'm talking about getting yourself together. I'm talking about meeting new people. I'm talking about even if it's a job that you want to go for, whatever it is that you're trying to do, but what people got to say and that other person that's in your mind that inner being, that other one that's telling you that you got to get past, that's telling you nah, you crazy, don't do it, or yeah, because a lot of times we'll think about something, we be so pumped in the beginning, and then when it don't jump off, man, then I knew it wasn't gonna work. You can't think like that. You gotta keep going. You gotta believe in what you're doing, and you cannot let fear and what people gonna feel and how they gonna look at you stop you from doing it. Y'all can have skydiving. I'm scared, but I will do zip lining. Girl, zip lining ain't nothing. And she's about I was out there playing cussing. Yes, she was, and she went first. She jumped out of the plane to my shit. Fuck. I, I got to go after her. Oh, but yeah. Again, anything else you want to put to that about controlling your emotions and getting to the bottom of your process, your emotions the proper way instead of just lashing out or instead of just crashing out or you know staying in a state of depression or whatever the emotion is that you need to get under control, don't let your emotions control you. It ain't that deep. I feel bad for y'all. Right, Ashley. Exactly. What you gonna say, Brandon?
So, y'all, I mean, because I was driving and I was trying to focus, and I'm to the point where I can unfocus, kind of. But to piggyback off of controlling emotions, everybody that know me knows that I'm really one of those people that really deal in emotions. But I'm gonna change that. I used to be one of those people who dealt in emotions until I've learned that I have to, like we say, I have to control my emotions. You piss me off, I'm gonna say whatever I got to say. I don't care who you are, whatever. I'm gonna cry, I'm gonna hurt, I'm gonna lash out. I might destroy some stuff. I done been to therapy, y'all. and I'm going to church. Jesus is working on me. But I really have come to the conclusion again. It really is a mental thing, and only you can control your emotions. You can, because nothing should get you to a point to where you I'm sorry, y'all, my phone keep going off, but to a point where you can't control your rage. Because then that, whatever it is, that means it has control over you.
Mm-hmm. And some people will start, especially if they know you, that people will do it or push your buttons just because they know
Just
you
to
will
see.
crash.
Yeah.
So you gonna somebody, it's people that are walking around letting somebody did from them to them in 1999 still control them.
So true. So
Like
true.
that person probably ain't, you waiting on them to get their karma. That person probably ain't thought about you since they fucked you over in 1999. You still walking around with all that on you. Why would you do that to yourself? It's not gonna help you at all. It makes no sense. It makes
I agree.
I seen somebody post recently, you ever want to kill somebody so bad that it made you cry?
Yeah, I see that too. And I done been there.
But now, no, because
Right.
that statement, they made you want to hurt them so bad that they made you cry.
Mm-hmm.
Make that
Mm-hmm.
makes it makes no, so
Yeah.
controlling your emotions, it'll help you out in every aspect, in certain rooms, in certain situations you may get in. Um, keep your poker face, you know, learn how to control your emotions, because I'm telling you, it will literally help you in practically anything. Just knowing how to hold your poker face, you know. So
Agreed.
yeah, freedom, right. It's so peaceful to not have to, walk around with all that on you. I ain't walking around worried about what you gotta say, or what somebody done to me, or you get into, and then too, you get into relationships not knowing how to control your emotions. Disaster. Disaster. So
Yeah. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, that was me, because now I'm learning to
not anymore.
walk away. Walk away. That's all you got to do. Just walk away.
After you did all that, now
Ain't
what?
changed that.
Exactly.
It changed
Exactly.
nothing.
So think about that first before you take a little breather. As I told y'all before, get you a journal. Write down, cuss the people out on your journal. You know, Put that in there.
It helps, y'all. It really does. It really, writing, sometimes just write out that anger and that frustration out on a piece of paper, and then sometimes you go back and you read what you wrote and you just be like, dang, I
Mm-hmm.
really felt like that. Like, dang, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've done it, and I've actually had some clients, some of my life coaching clients that have done it. That's kind of like their homework assignment, and they've come back in their next session and they talked about it, and they was like, yeah, you're right. It helped a lot for me to write those emotions or those thoughts or whatever down, and then go back and read them like at a later date to realize that, like, okay, hey, yeah, I was tripping, whatever, but it does work. It works for me too. And I found this out, not to really even get off topic, but it's on topic because it's part of controlling your emotions. Some of you may or may not know. Okay, my mother passed away almost 23 years ago, and when she passed away, it really took a real big toll on me, like a really, really big toll on me, to the point where I really had to go see a psychiatrist because my mental was totally off. My mama was my world. I'm an only child, y'all, on my mama's side. So losing my mama really, really messed me up. But fast forward, my therapist, she told me, she said, write a letter to yourself from your mama. And when she told me this, I said, at this point, who the crazy one? Because they really thought I had went crazy. But I was like, I said that to her. I said, at this point, who's the crazy one? Because how can I write a letter to myself from my mama? I don't know what my mama thinking. I don't know what to write. I don't even know where to begin. And she said, yes, you do. And she said, because it's still within you. You knew everything about your mama. Your mama knew everything about you, or
Right.
whatever. So write something that you would think that your mother would say. And I did. It took me a month to do it. I ain't even gonna lie, y'all, because I was like, yeah, she crazy as hell. I ain't finna do this. But something just really made me sit down and was like, okay, yeah, going to get this done. And I did, and it helped. I went back and read it, and I was like, okay, and I cried and I cried and I cried, but it kind of helped. I still battle with that, but it
It's a
did
start.
help.
It's a
Yeah,
start.
it's a start.
Power in writing stuff down, and I can't stress that enough. Power in writing stuff down, and a lot of times when our mind gets so cloudy and it seems like it's just so much going on up here, if you start writing down, once you start writing, you really find out it ain't but two or three good things for real. It's just on autopilot, just replaying, and you're playing out different scenarios over and over and over again. But when you begin to write it down, the next thing you should do is really pinpoint what is the real problem. Because, like I said, it's really only a couple of things, but you just replaying everything and jumbling it, and it seems like it's so much until you actually sit down and write it down. And then once you write it down and you pinpoint your problem, the next step is what's the plan on solving that problem. So
Yep.
yeah. So I just want to say that again, you can email us your questions. We're live every Wednesday evening, usually at 7, but we were a little bit early tonight because, of course, my co-host is always
Yeah, I'm a
got
teen
something going
mom, and I have stuff
on.
that they throw stuff at me at the last minute. Then it's my birthday too, so well, my birthday is Friday,
That
and I have other stuff, like I have to, after the teen mom stuff, I got to get beautified and stuff, and then
is
yeah, all of that other stuff.
excuse
I'm interrupting her. I'm interrupting her.
me.
No,
Don't care about
but we did it.
we
But we did it.
be here
We did it. We made it happen.
at 7 p.m. live. You can email us at solutionlifetalks@gmail.com. Yes,
Send us a
Ashley.
question,
Yes,
y'all. What
excuses.
she
Send us
said?
questions. We got y'all.
What
Business,
Ashley
life,
said?
relationships. She said she with me because I said excuses.
We'll talk later,
Like
Ashley.
credit, business thing that you're trying to level your life up, mindset, whatever. Send us a question, we'll answer it here live, and we will see y'all next week. Hey, DJ, where you been? You late? Well, you on time.
You on
But
time because
late
yeah.
because you had to start at 6:30 instead of 7.
Yeah.
But I'll see you guys right here next week. Love ya. Bye.
Jay, just go back and replay the video when we repost it. But yes, we love y'all and we'll see y'all next week. Bye.